at home on Facebook. That's what I would be doing. It's pathetic. I'm addicted to Facebook. I get invited to join a lot of groups on Facebook, and I decided that I'm no longer going to join any group that has the word sister in the title, just because I think it's ridiculous. Like, I got invited to join this group called Sisters Who Love Sci-Fi. No, we don't. We don't like science fiction. That's not a real thing. But when I got this invitation, all I could imagine was like a group of black women sitting around for 3 hours going, girl, child, have you seen Battlestar Galactica? I don't want to be a part of that. That is absurd. The thing is, when they have the word sister in the title, things is basically saying, hey, we're black, but we like the same things white people like, you know? That's all it is. So you see these groups that are like, sisters who love Nickelback. What? What is going on? Sisters who love Civil War reenactments. No. That is bad. That is bad. Dating again, which is nice. And I had a date recently, and I told one of my white girlfriends about it. She got like really excited. She's like, "Oh, you can borrow my makeup." No, I can't. It's not a good idea to show up on a first date in whiteface. I'm gonna say that's a deal breaker, right? From the start. But I was in a relationship. I don't know if any of you guys have been in a relationship that's like so bad that it's had like its own True Hollywood story narration to go along with it. Just when Phoebe thought she hit rock bottom, the bottom fell out. That was the kind of relationship this was. I was dating this guy on Match.com, and it was going well. And one night after we had, we slept together. I don't know why I got weird about it, because I did it. Can't take it back. After we hooked up, he's an athlete, so he's very into his body. So after we hooked up, he was like, you could work out. And you know what? I wasn't even mad that he said like he was being mean and said that about my weight. I was mad because he only has 8 fingers. And I'm not saying that I'm better than him because I have all my fingers. But this dude is like the human equivalent of irregular pair of jeans that you get from Kohl's on sale for $12.99. You cannot judge me. That's all I'm saying. I mean, the thing is, it's like the closer to physical perfection that you are, the more you can complain, you know? Like, girls with big boobs can complain about way more things than I can, you know? Like, if I'm in a restaurant and I go to the waiter, I'm like, hey, these eggs are a little cold. He has the right to be like, well, bitch, you're just gonna have cold eggs then. And then I have to tip him 20%. That's how that works, because I'm an A-cup. That's all I'm gonna say. You didn't have to applaud that and agree with me. Like, yeah, that's great. Thank you. I watch a lot of reality TV. That's my crack. And I love the competition shows like Top Chef or American Idol. Because at some point during every season, someone says my favorite phrase, which is, well, I'm not here to make friends. If you notice that they'll do something really mean to someone and justify it by saying that phrase. But like this never happens in real life, you know? Like when I'm driving and I cut someone off and then catch up to me at the next red light. I don't roll down my window and go, well, I'm not here to make friends, what? Roll it back up, drive away. What kind of car do I have in that joke that I'm still rolling down the window? That is... Gotta learn to dream big. I live in Brooklyn. Brooklyn is very, very nice. My favorite thing about living in Brooklyn, though, is getting catcalled, which I know sounds weird, But I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and the guys there are just like super lazy. Thank you. The guys there are super lazy, and they'll just call out whatever I'm wearing to get my attention, you know? They're like, yo, earrings! Tangle, tangle, girl, what up, earrings? I'm like, what? The guys in Brooklyn, though, they like to guess my birthplace. They're like, yo, Jamaica. Hey, Tanzania. Oh, Tanzania don't want to talk. Tanzania sassy. Like, I keep getting the third world countries thrown my way. Which kind of makes sense because I'm skinny. And I'm always walking around with the soundtrack from The Lion King playing all the time. It's a little awkward when you're on the train, but someone's got to do it. I do take the train everywhere, which is nice. But then you get weirdos who come on the train and want to entertain you. Like, the people I hate the most are the people who do spoken word poetry. It's like awful. It's just nothing but cliche stuff, you know? It's always something like, we forgot what it was like back in the day. We forgot about our past. Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, strong black brothers. Rosa Parks and Danny Glover. It's like, time out. He was in Lethal Weapon, so that doesn't count. That does not count as a rhyme. That is awful. Tell you a little bit about myself. Growing up as a kid, I wanted to have the American Girl dolls. You know, the dolls that represent different parts of history. And when you're a kid, the only thing that matters is you want the doll that looks most like you know? But the only black American Girl doll they had was the recently freed slave Addie. Yeah, that was our only option. And the only accessory that came with this doll was an ice cream maker. That's not what Roots was about. Wasn't a struggle over soft serve, that's all I'm saying. It's bigger than that. But I feel like being an ice cream maker slave is probably like the best of all the slave jobs, you know? It is, you get to sleep in, thank you. Keep on applause, you get to sleep in, you get to work indoors, and all you gotta do is make Chunky Monkey. That is awesome to me.